Okay, y'all. I'm in Miami. I am here to see Usher. I came out here on literally a limb. Like, okay, I'm going to go do something for myself. I never do nothing for myself. I'm always working. My last trip was Dominican Republic in July. I don't know. I just want to talk about where I am. I just want to give like an end of the year update. I'm probably going to upload one more video, but it was a video that I made like Thanksgiving Day. And it was just talking about, you know, pushing through being alone on the holidays and things like that. And like as you get older, you do crave like you know, partnership and companionship and things like that. So I'm gonna upload that video probably right after Christmas, maybe. I haven't been doing much Renegade Mondays because Mercury retrograde. I've been having so many technical difficulties with that. I'm talking about videos lagging, internet disconnections, it's just been so much stuff going on technology wise that I just was like, you know what, after the retrograde we'll gun it back up. But now it's, you know, we're post shadow obviously, so it's still lingering, but like I'm just also like in a mode where I'm just like, do I want to talk about this same stuff that I was just talking about I don't want to talk about this stuff no more. I really want to get in my bag, like in my lyrical bag, just get it in a bag. You know what I mean? As I reflect on everything that happened this year, I feel like it was just a lot emotionally. Like, financially, everything was fine. This was a year that I did not stress ends. Like, I always had money, like, because I always work. So, I always had money. I was able to do whatever I wanted to do this year, go wherever I wanted to go, you know, not have to worry about stressing ends from taking off work and all of that. Bills were paid on time every month, wasn't behind on any bills, wasn't behind on no credit card bill, no nothing. Everything was top tier financial wise. But this year was like so much emotional turmoil. Like I had to see things for exactly what they were, raw and uncut. And man, it was a doozy. Like, you know what I mean? I think like everything that was happening so close to me that I just was like, bro, does everybody hate me? Like I went through this phase that I was just like so emotionally deregulated because I didn't feel like I could like trust nobody, because the stuff that was happening to me, I'm like, you cannot convince me that these people ever cared about me. It's like, look at what they're doing to me. Look at the way they are going about miscommunication with me, or like disagreements with me, or like a relationship with me, and like partnership with me. Like the way that things were going and how far left things were going, I was just so distraught. Like I'm just like, there is no way that these people ever loved me. So then I start going through this phase of like, wait, so do I have to like fucking put a magnifying glass on everybody that's around me? Like, do I have to question everybody now? Do I have to like test the relationships in my life now? Or do I have to, you know, test my faith when it comes to certain people? Or do I kind of just let things reveal itself over time? But I'm like, dang, that unpredictableness of like not knowing when people are going to switch up, or not knowing what type of animosity people really have for you, or not knowing what people are doing behind your back, and you know what I mean, all of that, like it started to consume way too much energy from me. So like what I did do is just solely just focus on the relationships that I didn't have to question, that did matter to me, my family, my really close friends that I've been friends with for a very long time. Kind of stepping away from dating because that was kind of scarce. Because I really just, it started getting to the point where it was just like, I started noticing that nobody that I was connecting with or was trying to connect with me was really doing the work. Like I was identifying so much trauma in them, or a lot of my trauma that I've worked through was showing back up in these people, which was triggering me because I thought I worked through this stuff. So I'm like, okay, why am I so emotionally deregulated when I run into this stuff again? I thought we were over this. You know what I mean? And I think those situations showed up, you know, as a mirror for me, just to see how to handle them in this version of myself, as this version of myself, how to handle them now, and not to handle them in the same ways I used to handle them. Like, just because you heal from something doesn't mean you're not going to run into the same stuff that you had to heal from. It's just all about how you react to it now. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what I was dealing with a lot, relationship wise, like dating wise. I really only talked to one person all year, for real. And that was just crazy. It was a delusional situation within itself, because one, it was very long distance. We never seen each other. So that already caused a lot of tension, you know, between us a lot, because it's just like we want to be near each other so bad, but it's just like every time it was time for us to really just spend time together, it just wasn't working out. Just for me to find out that he was doing all this stuff, like, you know what I mean, like had a whole another separate life, like was living a whole like double triple life, like, you know what I mean. And I'm just like, whoa, like, how did you even find the time? We used to talk so much. Like, how did you even, how are you even getting away with this? Like, crazy. And then when it was time, when everything hit the fan, it just was like no remorse. It was just like, forget me. Like, it was just, I don't know. I think I'm still emotionally, that's why it's kind of hard for me to talk about it, because I'm still like emotionally working through that too, because it's just like, whoa, you could think you know somebody and then wake up one day and they just a totally different person. Like, you don't even recognize them. You don't even know what just happened just now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna leave out the details, because my therapist told me that giving too much detail leaves room for scrutiny, and for people to pick you apart, and for people to judge and have all these opinions and, you know, dictate and all of that. And it's just like, okay, I can share, it's okay to share, but I don't have to share everything in detail. Like, I can keep some stuff to myself. But just know that it was very traumatic for me, like, you know, very traumatic. And I tried to like move on and have little guy friends here and there, but it's just like, again, I feel like I kept running into people that like literally didn't even start, like they're like, there's no work, like no work has been done, like no work has been done, like none. Like, it's like these people are just looking for victims. It was just like, I don't know, like I don't know, I can't describe it. But anyway, end of the year blues. I just want to give a little advice, just from my standpoint of where I am right now and how I'm feeling right now. And maybe I could reach out to somebody, maybe I can help somebody, maybe somebody can relate to me. I feel like expectation and control are the key points and causes to our suffering. I feel like I might have said this before, but I can really relate to it this year. If I can think back on some of the situations that almost fucking destroyed me this year, there were a lot of signs. There were a lot of red flags. There were a lot of things showing up in me emotionally. There was a lot of things that I peeped, a lot of things that I seen that I was just letting slide. And I feel like my expectation for people to just want to be good people is higher than my reality for them. My expectation for people is higher than the reality of them and for them. Going into 2025, me, you, us, like, we just have to let go of expectation. Like, it really does drain us and do a number on us, and like really affect us in a way that, I don't know, that can change us and not for the better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I am so sheltered now because I am so afraid of getting hurt. even though, again, I am pouring into my relationships that are healthy and that I don't have to question, and people that I don't think will ever do anything to purposely hurt me or have any hidden agendas when it comes to me or anything like that. I am pouring into those relationships more now. That is what that lesson taught me. Like, you know what? Don't even put any emphasis on the bad relationships or the people that crossed you or the people that said mean things or did mean things or like whatever like that. People that try to expose you and all that. Like, don't even put any emphasis on that. Focus on your relationships that are already healthy. Continue to build there, you know. But yeah, I feel like I have been doing that, but I also am still processing everything that happened to me, which is okay. I feel like I have to process it in order to let it go. So the end of the year always is like time for reflection. And I think that's what I've been doing. And I think it's all just coming down on me at once. Like everything that I had to experience, everything that I had to go through. And just realizing that people just are moving on with their lives. People not sorry. People not worried about me. People not caught up on what they did to me. Or people have moved on and went to go live their lives and went to go be who they gonna be. And, you know, whatever. Ain't nobody thinking about me. And if they are thinking about me, I won't say they not thinking about me, because there is some proof that a few of those people are very much so still thinking about me. But as far as just life going on, it does. I think getting caught up in the scrutiny is gonna cause so much stagnancy in your life, and putting emphasis on the betrayal and the hurt and the pain and all of that and expectation and the disappointment and all this stuff is just like, it literally does more bad than good. Like, so I think going into 2025, expectation has to cease. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's something I'm gonna work on. That's something I hope anybody that's watching this is gonna work on. Like, expectation has to cease. Like, expect everybody to be exactly who they are. And I think the key to compassion and being compassionate is just treating everybody like something happened to them. Treating everybody like something is wrong. And that's kind of messed up, but like where we live, the economy we live in, the world we live in, the way we grew up, you know, it's like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it shows up in different ways, and people react in different ways, and people behave in different ways, and people perform in different ways. And it's just like, we cannot hold a higher expectation for people than the reality of them. And on top of that, we don't really even fully know the reality of them, because people change and grow and shape shift every day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just really don't know people as well as you think you do. You know what I mean? So it's just like, just overall expectation broke my heart this year. Like, not gonna lie. Like, I would not expect certain people to do me the way they did me, bro. Like, not going to lie. It really broke me down. Like, it really broke me down in some senses, but obviously I'm so hard body, nobody really knew how it was affecting me. But like, oh, it really broke me down. Like, people really did. Like, people that I've been knowing my whole life did me bold as hell. People that I've only been knowing for a few years, since 2020 and like stuff like that. People I've only been knowing since last year, whatever the case may be, have done me bold as hell. Like, from every angle. Somebody I knew my whole life, somebody only knew for 4 years, somebody only knew for a year. You know, a few people that I've known my whole life, like, you get in different spaces with them and you get in different environments with them, and you kind of see how they operate outside of what you're used to experiencing them. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, that also can change your perspective on people too. It's just like, dang, I didn't know you got down like that, or I didn't know you was like that, or I didn't know you played like that, but okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. So it was a lot revealed to me this year. It was a lot of shit that broke my heart this year. And it's just like, and I feel like it got that deep because my expectation for these people were higher than the reality for these people. And again, you don't really know the reality of people because people only show you so much. You know what I mean? So just like expect people to be exactly who they are. I think it X's out that whole process when you just don't expect anything from them at all. You don't expect anything from them at all. You don't expect them to be the top tierest friend. You don't expect them to be the top tierest partner. You don't expect them to be the top tierest family member or whatever. Like, you don't have higher expectations for them than the reality. It's just like and the reality is whatever they are showing you. It is what it is. Sometimes it can be a hard pill to swallow because, like, again, these be people you be knowing, like, you know what I mean, or you think you know, and be up under you the whole time and really don't really fuck with you like that. Really waiting on a rainy day to do you in, like, you know what I mean, like, to do you horrible, like. And that's another thing I had to stop internalizing too, like, exactly how I was done. Like, it's just like, it's very hard not to personalize it and internalize it, but it just be like, you can't, you know what I mean? Because things happen to people. And because things happen to people, bad things happen to people, in life, they perform badly. And if it wasn't going to be you, it was going to be somebody else. So I don't even think it mattered. You know what I mean? If it wasn't going to be you, it was going to be somebody. Yeah. That's all I really got. I got to get ready to go see Usher. I hope this makes sense. I kind of was all over the place a little bit, but like, hopefully I can just whatever, edit this video and like get it out, whatever. I know I can't just be in solitude. I illuminate too much energy to be in solitude. I know too much knowledge to be in solitude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay to process, but it is not okay to lock myself away in the bottom, in the basement, in the bottom, in the corner of my soul. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have to start living my life. Things happen to people. People are messed up. I had to learn to love myself a little bit more. I had to learn how to let go of expectation. I had to learn how to let go of and take people off these pedestals. Like, you know what I mean? Like, completely pull the rug from up under motherfuckers. Like, it's just like, you are who you are. Stand on the hardwood. Like, you are who you are. I'm not gonna make nothing more plush for you. I'm not gonna make nothing more comfortable for you. Show me who you are, and that's exactly how that's exactly what I'm gonna take you as. Literally. The first time. Not letting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things slide, all because I have higher expectations for what's really going on. Like, nah. I be knowing, I be seeing, I be feeling, I be thinking, and I don't be fucking tripping. Flat out. I don't be tripping, bro. I don't be tripping. The agendas are hidden. People ain't really who they say they are. People have ulterior motives, and you just really got to watch out for that. Like, you know what I mean? It can be the closest person to you. It can be the person you know your whole life. It can be a family member. It can be anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, pay, like, from me to you, you to me, pay attention. And believe them when they show you who they are the first time. Not the second time, not third time, the fourth time. The first time. Forget all that expectation. Forget all that, oh, well, well, they must really like me because they showed up to my birthday last year. So that must have just been a bad day for them. No. Bad things happen to people when they perform badly. And that's just what happens. And if you let it slide long enough, motherfuckers will get the ice skating. Because that's what people are doing. People are looking for outlets to dump. People are looking for outlets to dump all of their emotional trauma onto, and their, you know, mental and physical trauma onto. Like, that's what they're looking for. People are looking for outlets. That's what they're looking for. And if you keep letting them slide, they gonna get the ice skating, baby. 2025, we letting go of expectation. Expectation is done. We're over it. It's done. It's finito. It's over. Like, take people for exactly who they are. And if exactly who they are don't align with who you are, it's over. Let it go. Let it go. No, I can't kick it with you, skate with you, nothing. We can't do shit. No. We can't talk on the phone. No, I don't want to. No. It's over. It's over. It's over. Because the longer you keep it around, the more it's going to feel like a personal attack. That's what it's going to start feeling like. It's going to feel like they personally trying to do you. Like, you know what I mean? It's going to feel like that. And overall, it's just like I said, if it wasn't going to be you, it's going to be somebody else, because bad things happen to people and then people perform badly. That's what they do. And they don't care who they perform badly with. As long as they can get off. They don't give a damn who it's with. It could be their own family member, brother, mama, sister, cousin. It don't matter. It don't matter. It could be their own kids. It don't matter. So, believe them. Believe them the first time. Expectation broke my heart this year. Won't get me next year, though. Won't get me next year. So...